Hey coaches, it is Ashton Meyer. I am going to show you how to make a cover with Pickmonkey. You can also use this to create many of different things. I use it for recognition and creating maybe some cool other photos, but I just kind of wanted to give you an insight on it. I know I have another video, but I did try to make one today, twice, and it didn't happen. So, must mean I just need to make another one. So, let me show you guys this here. I'm going to show you how I made our newest challenge group invite. So I went to design and I hit Facebook cover. And let me also pull up here. Let me pull this up quick so I can show you what I'm creating. You guys probably already saw it, but this is what I'm going to show you how to do. And then by showing you how to do this, you should probably get a great insight on the different things that you can do. So you can leave this white, you can turn it black, you can turn it whatever color you want to. However, I usually like to leave it white because I go straight to the textures. Now, if you notice the little crowns on some of these different textures like the clouds and the water, you have to have the royal club. And that's I've had that for 4 years now. I love Pickmonkey. I've used it for that long now. So I go to the clouds, and this is one of my backdrops that I use on pretty much all of my stuff. It kind of feel like it's like representation of me. So I used this. Now my first part, what I did was I grabbed the black, and how to do that is by going to your overlays. Oops, I didn't. Okay, clouds, you have to hit apply. But just to show you too, so there's different things that you can do with it. You can add your own if you want. It's completely up to you. Again, it's, you can mess around with this. However, what I would recommend that you do is take that time to mess around with it like once, and then when you're creating your stuff, don't think too much, and even grab some different pictures to kind of get inspiration, and then you'll go off of it, and every time it'll get better. Okay. So go to the overlays. On the overlays, I use the geometric. Just made that. And again, this isn't going to be as perfect, but that's okay because the other video did not go. So we put that up there, right? Next, what I did was actually the wording. So going over to the wording, again, the one with the crowns, you won't be able to use unless you have the Pro. So we're going to put kick off. So what did I put? Kick off the summer challenge. That's right. Kick off the summer challenge. All right. So you see how this is. Obviously, I want to make it longer. So just pull it across. You can put it in the middle. You can make it bigger. You can make it smaller. I mean, there's numerous stuff that you can do. But so I use blue because blue and black are believed to achieve team colors. So that's what I use. Now, whatever color you are using though, you can use that for the rest of the stuff as well. And I'll show you what I mean by that. All right. Now let's say I'm like, all right, I really don't like this. Go over here, play around with the different types, and let's say you're like, oh, this one's good. Okay. After that, I went and brought in some stars. And I want to show you a really quick, neat trip because I'm not going to do all this over again. There'd be no point to show you guys that. So right click on it. Make sure that you're off of it. If you have the square around it, no, click off of it, right click, hit duplicate overlay. So you can get the same exact size and shape and you don't have to worry about it. It took me forever to figure that part out. So there's 4 of them. Say I want them to go like this. And again, you'll play around with it, right? Maybe you don't like the way that it's centered. So next, I can take that color right up here. Oh, that wasn't the color. Apparently, I didn't save it. Okay. So copy the number, and then it's going to be the same as the words, which is kind of nice then. So you're not like trying to guess and trying to get it. So there's that part. Now I'll show you the picture. If you hit add your own, which is on the overlays, you can grab a picture. The thing about the pictures is that it's really going to depend on what the picture is, you know, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, let's say I grab this photo here. That's really kind of out there, which is okay if that's what you want. It's completely up to you. I would probably bring this a little bit longer. And then with this, you can do the blend mode. So if you go into blend modes, you can kind of see how the picture changes. And so maybe I just want like an overlay. Maybe I don't want it to be completely dark. I just kind of want, you know, a little see-through. I think I used overlay or screen for the one that I did. Next thing too, let's say you go over here and you don't want that star to be coming up. You actually want it behind this. Again, right click and put bring forward. Oops, wrong thing. Send to back. So you would push this one and hit send to back. And then see how that will get rid of that. So again, there's some really neat stuff that you can do with this. You can go crazy with it. You can, I mean, there's numerous things that you are able to do with this. That's just kind of an overview of a little bit about what I do. And again, it's how you perceive it, what you want with your picture and everything. I will show you here. So this is our regular basic edit. So you have the crop, canvas color, that was the back. I don't want to do that. Rotate, exposure, colors, auto adjust. Well, that's not how it would look, you know. Back button, always good. Here are different, if you want to edit regular photos and you kind of want to change, you know, doesn't really help because this isn't a regular photo. So I don't want to go with that, but this is where you would go to kind of mess around with your regular photos. You can do touch-ups. Yes, you can make your face look all pretty and your teeth look white. I don't mess with that. I really don't care. It's just, I am me. Here's your, again, all your different textures or text, the overlays. Let me show you one here too. So let's say you have like a label and you do this label. You can change the black to that or that, you know, change it whatever you want. Or you can also do a transparent, which will be see-through. So kind of shows you what I'm talking about there. Borders, so if you want a border, you can add a border. I haven't really thought about adding them to these, but that's just me. Ooh, don't know what that did. The textures again. So let me show you too if I was to add my own texture. The hardest part with adding your own texture is that you don't really get to set it off to where you want. So see how that looks? Now I can, if I go to move, I can't really, I can move a little bit, but not too much. I can change the size. But you don't get the option like you do when you do an overlay. The effect, though, you can change. So if you wanted it to be different, you can change that up to normal. Cancel. But that's how that kind of works. I wonder if I have a single text one here. So if I wanted to do, the coach levels for some reason. See, again, it's the hardest part is not really, yeah. You got me there. And then here's some different themes too, which is kind of nice. Yep. Putting these up. If you want a ribbon. So again, you can play with it, have fun with it, do what you want with it. I hope that this helps. This is how I create my banners. This is how I create my photos for anything. I mean, mostly. But I hope you guys have an amazing time. I can't wait to see what your pictures are going to look like. Feel free to post any comments below, and I will talk to you guys later. We will see you. Bye.